was showing him, he was like, don't bring another white box in this house.
In order to qualify, your BMI must be 30 or above. You need a pre-authorization from your primary care doctor. Your insurance must cover it in order to get the name brand. If not, then you will have to get the compound version.
Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and get right into this video, okay? All right, so before we even get into the topic at hand, so you already saw me took my Zepbound, so that is my second pen that I already have taken for that box. I have 2 pens left. So let's go ahead and get into this weight, honey. So as you can see, I am weighing at 151 point, I think 4 pounds. I have it here on the screen. All right, so I am so happy. So that brings me to a total of, I believe it's 23 pounds so far on the Zepbound. All right, so I have been taking Zepbound for about, I've completed 3 months, so I'm in my 4th month right now. So I'm just so excited. I did not have any complications this week, so everything is pretty much good so far. So now let's go ahead and get into this topic, honey, because I was heavily inspired by Jazz, and I'll put her picture up on the screen for you. But what do you do if your mate, your husband, your partner, your spouse wants you to get off of the weight loss medications, or better yet, they want you to stop losing weight? Now, some of us can just drop easily 15, 20 pounds, and it makes a huge difference on us, but we haven't even reached our weight goal. So when people look at you and they see, oh my God, how much weight did you lose? And you tell them that it's just 20 pounds, they're like, oh my God, you look so good. But then it's like, you tell you, but I still need to continue because I need to reach my weight goal. And then they say, well, no, you don't, because you look good just the way you are. How many of y'all have listened to them? How many of y'all had caved in and was like, yeah, you're right. You know, I have lost weight. I've done that before, even without being on the medications. I was actually on keto in 2020, and I had lost 18 pounds. So I went from around 190 to around 176, 174. And I had somebody tell me those exact words, that you look good, you don't need to lose any more weight, especially when I told them that my weight goal was around 150, 140. And I just gave in and just listened to them when I should have listened to myself. So the whole purpose of this video is to do a self evaluation. Remember your why. You're doing this for yourself, not for anybody else. Now, it's okay when people give their opinions, but remember to stay focused to the course, okay? So, for me, what happened was that my husband told me last week, I was like, look at my jeans, they're fitting so big. It was right before I did the video of me trying on my old clothes, and I was getting rid of those clothes. So, I had about 2.5 bags. If you have not checked out that shorts, please make sure you go ahead and do so. But when I was showing him, he was like,
don't bring another white box in this house.
and I was like, what do you mean? Like, I still have to finish losing some more weight, even though I am only about like 6 pounds away from my weight loss goal, but I still want to kind of like push it back a little bit. So my weight loss goal is, well, before I even get into that, but yeah, girl, he told me that don't bring another white box back in this house. Mind you, at the time, this box was still filled. I haven't opened it. I was still on my 3rd box. And I'm like, I still have a whole box in that refrigerator. I am not giving up on this until I reach my goal or surpass it a little bit. That is it. Not, but at the end of the day, when I chose to get on these weight loss medications, or when I chose to lose weight, it was not for somebody else. It was for me. I am determined to get to my weight loss goal, regardless of what somebody else say or how they may feel about me. Now, I know my body is getting smaller, and my response to him was, you're just not used to seeing me this size. You're used to seeing me, kind of big. Hopefully, I have pictures of when we first met. Like, I was a little overweight, not too much, but I was a solid. We met in high school, and it was like, I was kind of big, but then I ended up losing the weight my senior year because our PE teacher told us we need to jog every other day. So for PE, as soon as we dressed out, did attendance, he made us jog around the gym for 10 minutes. 10 minutes every other day because I had AB schedule at that time. And this was back in the 90s, okay? And he told us that we were overweight, and I got offended by that, and I wanted to get out of PE class, but my mom was like, "Nope, stay in it because you're going to drop a lot of weight," and I did. And this is what my body looked like right now. I mean, this is what my body looked like. Hopefully, I have a picture. My senior class picture is what I took right here. I think it's the prom picture. But girl, I weighed the same amount of weight that I did in that picture that I do now. Literally, just 1 pound off. The only difference is that my fat is like showing more. It's more saggy compared to back then. So for when I was on keto, when I lost the 18 pounds, I was considered skinny fat. Okay, so I had fat just hanging, just sagging on my body, and I tried to um, gain some muscle, but I went about it the wrong way and started eating in a calorie surplus, and I gained all of my weight back. So you have to do this for yourself. As long as you're not putting yourself in danger or any harm's way, or you are over abusing um, the medication. But it just kind of like blew my mind. And I was like, dude, you're just not used to seeing me this small. You're just used to seeing me at a big, solid size. And that's not my happy weight. That's not where I feel happy at. That was the weight where I just got accustomed to that size and just figured I will never be back at 150 pounds. And now that I have this medication and it's literally helping me get back there faster than what I expected. And I'm excited about it, and I'm happy the fact that I am 150 pounds, so to speak, and I'm almost there at my weight goal. And I'm not going to stop until my doctor says stop. I'm not going to stop until my authorization expires. It doesn't expire until around November, but still, I can be on maintenance. He might put me on 5 milligrams or just keep me on 7.5. Who knows? When my body is saying, okay, enough is enough, then that's it. So it was just kind of like weird. Like he's not, so let me just say this, like he's not, being mean about it or anything, but he noticed, like, I don't know, like girl, I think it's because I'm getting older. Like you can kind of like see my necklines a little bit. Like I'm 43, I'll be 44 next month. So there are, some parts of my body like you can tell that I'm getting older, but I'm not young anymore. So there are going to be physical changes in my body, okay? And he's just going to have to get used to that. So I want you to go check out Jazz's video. She explains it so well about her relationship and how that worked out. And I'm not going to tell her story. But for me, it's like, dude, you're going to have to get used to this, honey, because she's not going anywhere. She just came out. You know, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That was so corny. But yeah, girl. Now, for me to want to surpass my weight goal is 145. Now, I may want to be 140 or 135 because which once I start to build muscle again, sorry, what every time I do my makeup, my nose start to run and I get a little stuffy. But what I'm going to do is start building muscle. Now, this is a side note that I want to put out there. So, when I was doing that 30-day challenge, I was literally doing cardio 7 days a week. I was doing 3 days of strength training. Now, before the challenge, I was doing between 2 days, maybe three, if that, of strength training, and then most of it was cardio. So I went ham with the cardio during that 30-day challenge. I did not do any progressive overload. I did not do anything of like pushing towards failure. And progressive overload means like when you're lifting weights each week, you are getting higher in your weights. If you don't have a whole lot of weights, then what you'll do is get higher in your reps. You will do more reps. So if you're doing only 12 reps, the second week start doing 15, and then the third week do 18. Just increase your reps if you don't have a lot of weights to progressively overload and lift heavy. And that's what helps change your body. And that's something that I made a mistake and did not do during the 30-day challenge. And now I have to correct that. Okay. So now I have, like, the saggy skin and everything. So that's what my goal is going forward right now. And I am going to be doing a fitness diaries, maybe a fitness series, or I'm gonna call it a diary, but where I am going from skinny fat to fit. And that's like another challenge for me that I'm going to be doing for myself. So make sure you have your post notifications on for that, girl, because your girl is going to be lifting these weights and really hitting these RDLs and stuff. And another way to like really grow your muscles is by doing the same workout. So if you just pick about 6 workouts or 4 workouts and just repeat it about 3 to 4 times, girl, you're going to be changing your body. And so much for watching. Tune in next time. Goodbye, gorgeous.